And going into this movie, I mean, video game adaptations, they haven't got the best rep. I mean, what do you think it is about taking a game from the kind of, video game and bringing it to the silver screen that's caused directors sort of difficulties in the past? I mean, because it's... was that ever something that played on the back of your mind?
No. I mean, I was aware of it, and I've been as frustrated by it in the past as anyone. I think one of the natures of games is that you're constantly trying to give the player a sense of accomplishment. And in order to do that in a storytelling way, you're kind of allowing sort of resolutions to happen on a pretty streaming basis, which means you actually have to compact it with huge amounts of story, or at least something which could be in a more traditional narrative stretched out over a much longer period of time, because you want to reward your audience. So I think one of the, not problems, but one of the things, the traps that you can fall into when you're making a movie based on a video game is just trying to take too much and put it into a movie. So one of the things we did, obviously, was taking an incredibly thin slice of story from Warcraft. And it's essentially that very specific moment when the orcs cross over from their homeworld into the world of Azeroth, where our human characters live, and basically closing the door between those two worlds. And that's what our whole film is about. So I think the taking too much story can be a problem.
Of course, it's called Warcraft The Beginning, which the film definitely lends itself to sequels.
Yeah.
Is that something you'd be interested in doing? Would you like to sort of continue on this journey and have a big middle and potentially an end?
I think so. I mean, I feel like I've put in the real hard work setting everything up. I'd like to be able to play around in the sandbox for a while.
Yeah. And but of course, Mute is next with Paul Rudd and Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Are you quite looking forward to kind of returning back to a more kind of human world, though, and kind of playing more naturalistic themes?
Definitely, and I think the fact is that after having had an experience like this, 3.5 years working with studios and everyone else, it's kind of nice to go back to doing an indie where it's just me and my producer and the actors, and kind of knowing that we can create the little gem we want to.
Yeah. And just finally, this interview is for the theatrical and the home entertainment release. We're kind of running both.
Yeah.
So my final question is regarding this movie when it does eventually come out on kind of DVD. Yeah. I mean, given the fact it's based on a video game which we play in our kind of living rooms or bedrooms, do you think this will really lend itself to a kind of home entertainment experience?
I hope you've got a decent home entertainment system, because if you try and watch it on your phone,
that might be tough.
It's got a lot going on to watch it on a tiny screen. I hope you've got a decent sized screen and a decent sound system as well. But there's going to be a lot of extra stuff on there as well. So I think you'd probably have a lot of fun.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Much
nice
appreciated.
Talking to you.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!